Guys, what's going on? Okay, so I've been playing this Fire King deck in the current format right now. We are in the Vanquish Sword format, K9, the Yummies. So I've been trying this Fire King that I'm about to show you soon, and I've been having a blast. Is not one of the top meta decks right now, but what I like about this deck is how consistent it is. Every time they get pop, right? You can just keep bringing these guys back to the field. And wow, I've been winning a lot of duels with it. I also been losing some duels with it as well. But I have some cool gameplays. I'm going to show you at the end of the deck profile. With the Fire Kings, there's not a lot of end boards that you will end up with. You mostly will end up with the main deck boss monsters. They're gonna be the ones doing most of the plays for you, which is something I like about the Fire Kings. You don't really rely that much on the extra deck. You're mainly going to use the main deck cards most of the time. And this is why I wanted to create this deck in this format. I think right now is the best format for it. And that's because most of the decks that are in the format right now, they have a lot of pops, a lot of cards that pop cards on the field. So yeah, this deck can be really good this format. Let me show you my version here of the Fire Kings. So we're gonna play 2 Draw and Lock Birds. Is a must. You wanna win duels, you gotta play 2 copies of this guy. If it was a 3, I would recommend the 3 copies, but there's a reason why they limit this card to 2, and you guys already know why. So yes, definitely 2 copies of this. Triple Fire King Ponix, 1 Max C, triple Ash, 1 Fire King Avatar Arbara, 1 Fire King Avatar Rembali. I seen people when they play this deck, they don't play this card and they completely ignore how good it is. This guy has the ability of negating a spell or trap card on the when activates, and you can pop one of the Fire King cards and continue the engine. And yeah, I mean, I don't know why they ignore it, but I'm playing 1 copy of it, and I've been having a blast playing this card. I think it's a really good card that you guys should try if you wanna craft a Fire King deck. We're gonna play triple copies of the Courier Volcanics of the Fire King. She is one of our main searchers. She will search any Fire King monster. Let's see, normal summon. You can destroy 1 Fire King. You can add 1 Fire Beast, Beast Warrior. Yeah, and that's what they all are. Of Beast and Beast Warriors and Wind Beast. You will search any of them, any of the Fire Kings from the deck with her. We have a 1 Flualos, 1 Fire King High Avatar Garunix. We have the boss version of Garunix here, the second version, and that's the Secret Fire Phoenix King Garunix. So this guy is our main boss here of the deck. His attack will increase by the monster that you pop on your deck. The Fire King that you pop, he can go up to almost 50,000 in attack when you do that. And he also will pop a Fire King from deck to the graveyard, so you can continue the engine, which is cool. And yeah, this guy is your main card here in the deck. You definitely need 3 cards. And then we're gonna have the second mini boss here. So our mini boss here is Fire King High Avatar Kirin. So when you pop Kirin will summon any Fire King from graveyard. That will include your Avatar Rengali and the Albara, so you can have spells and monster negates. Legendary Fire King Ponix is one. He's actually our main searcher of the deck. He will get you any card that mentions spells or trap, I believe. Yeah, he will add spells and trap that mentions Fire King. So yes, you will. He is our second searcher, and one of our main cards in the main deck as well. So that's pretty much how this deck works. You have extra deck, of course, and these are cards that will provide you some defense and offense. We have cards like number 38 Hope and number 90 Galaxy. We also have Promethean Princess, so you can keep popping cards on the field, monsters on the field. Yeah, you will have boards where you will have number 90 as monster negate defense, or number 38 Hope as well, depending on how you feel that the gameplay will go as you battle your opponent. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's continue. We have a Nibiru, triple Fire King Island, beautiful island here. I really like it. We can see Garunix here, getting out of the volcano. It's pretty cool. We can see the villagers here of the Fire Kings. We have the Fire King Sanctuary. I also like the art. We can see inside the volcano there's like this sanctuary where they worship Garunix. So Garunix is pretty much the Fire King boss, god. Is a god phoenix of the Fire King's avatar. Okay, let's continue. We're gonna play a triple super paramelizations. One Call by the Grave, one Crossout. To Fire King Skyburn, this card will pop any cards on the field. By targeting any number of Fire King monsters on the field, you can get rid of those cards. Definitely 2 copies. I've seen people just playing 1. I get it. You know, they want to keep the deck consistent. I believe this is the best way to play Fire Kings. I know, you know, people have the what's the name of that deck? The Snake Eye version. I know they have the Snake Eye version, but I believe this is the best way to do it. And this is just my opinion. We have 2 Infinite Impermanence and triple Dominance Impulse. For the extra deck, one Mad Dragon, Garudas, Earth Golem, Starving Venom, and Predaplan. These cards are here so you can get rid of powerful monsters your opponent has on the field by using super paramelization. We have number 38 Hope, number 90, Garunix, Eternity of the Fire Kings. This guy is really good. With this guy, you will pop cards on the field, spells and trap, and also all monsters your opponent control when he's exit summon. You can clear the board, pretty much. And with the effect of Fire King Sanctuary, you can do that as a quick effect if you keep level 8 Fire King monsters on the field. That's crazy. Let's see, we have a Star Slayer, Relinquish Anima, Salamangreat Sunlight. We have a One Hita, Espiliro Knight, Promethean Princess, and finally one Salamangreat Raging Phoenix. Alright guys, so I showed you the deck profile here. My deck version of the Fire Kings. I'm gonna show you some cool gameplays now. Alright guys, now that we are in the gameplay zone, the replay zone, I'm gonna show you some cool gameplays I recorded with the Fire Kings. We're gonna start with the short ones, going all the way to the longer ones. So I was here playing first. We have a 2-turn gameplay here going against a really nice Vanquish Soar K9. So let's start the play. Okay, so if you guys want to copy this version, I guess you can go ahead. It's really nice. So yep, copy if you guys like it. All right guys, let's start the play. So I'm going to start first here. And I started with a really good hand, guys. I have here a Volcanics of the Fire King. We have the High Avatar Keyring, Sanctuary, Fire King Burn, and Infinite Impermanence. My opponent here, he activates Max C. I go ahead and search. Added the Avatar Albara. Summon it so I don't have to give him some draws here. My opponent activates the effect of the Holy, I believe. Yes, Holy of the Vanquished Soul. I set 2 and pass. It's my opponent's turn now. He summons here the Holy. I negate the effect of the Dr. Matt Lord. He goes ahead, activates the his effect to show me some cards here, and then I pop the Holy. The Alvara will activate, and then I summon the Volcanics. My opponent adds the K9. He starts the K9 engine here. He summons Reaper. Activates the effect to search for the K9 Falls release. Then he grabs, summons the Lupis. Searches for the spell to add the second copy of Asuna. And then he goes for the attack here. But then I activate the effect of Mechanics. He pops the Kurkunix. Then I activated the effect of the Kirin and he gives up. That's how it is. He surrendered. Oh man. Alright guys. Let me show you the second gameplay here. And this is going against 2 turns, going against this really nice zombie deck. If you guys want to copy this version, go ahead. He's playing a 1 copy of the Golden Lord here. Triple Delta of Invitation to go along with the Golden Lord. I see he's also playing a Wandering Titan to get rid of cards on the field. This is a really nice deck. I don't think he wins a lot of duels with this deck. I don't think so, but I mean, he's cooking here, to be honest. He's also playing Bandrets. I don't know how he does it, but you're gonna see a gameplay. Anyways, if you guys wanna copy this version, go ahead. It looks cool. But let me show you the gameplay here, going against this zombie deck. It's 2 turns, it's pretty short. So I start with 2 Ponix, 1 Primal Being, Far King Island, and Imperm. My opponent activates the Delta. I believe he sent to the graveyard. Yep, he sent to the graveyard the Doom King. I Imperm here the new zombie tuner that can bounce a zombie back to the hand and special summon. That's really cool. He summons the Immortal Dragon. He asks the Jackal Bolin. I haven't seen this card in a while. Then I Primal Being here. And he passes. Just like that. It's my turn. He summons the Bellerock or Belledrudge. He summons the I summoned the Phoenix. As soon as he saw that it's a Far King deck, he ain't gonna win this duel. Okay guys, let's move on into the... I'm gonna leave This one is really interesting. I made some mistakes, and but I think you guys are gonna like it. Let's move on into the short ones. Okay, let's do this one going second against a really nice Elemental Hero deck. So if you guys want to copy this version, go ahead. It's a really nice version. It looks good. He's playing the Evil Hero Neo's Lord, one of the big boss fusions. So yeah, if you're not careful with this deck, you will lose. Trust me. It's a good deck. So if you guys want to grab this version, go ahead. Let's start the play going second. So I start second, my opponent starts first. He activates the Bion, summons the Malicious. He goes ahead and goes for the Crusader. He's going to target. I imperm here the Crusader. My opponent goes ahead, summons the third copy of the Malicious. Then I carry here to start my engine. Turn. One thing I like about the Farkin deck is that you will have a turn 0 play, especially if you have Kirin in hand, which is really cool. I wonder how good this deck will be with a K9 version. I just thought of doing this version instead of playing it with the K9. I believe playing it solo without any other engine, this deck will play really well. Like I said, I've been winning a lot of duels with it, losing some duels as well. You will lose, you will lose games with any deck that you can come up with. But with this deck, I have played a lot with it, and the amount of times that I have lost with is really minimum. Maybe 1 or 2 times I have lost with it in 5 to 6 duels. Let me show you the next play. I would have showed you a history, but because I've been playing the game so much and also playing it with other different decks that I'm trying out, I don't have a complete history, and that's because of lack of time. So, but I have the gameplays here, guys. You guys going to see one by one how good this deck is against the meta. So we're gonna play now a second duel going against, let's see, I already showed you the hero. Okay, we're gonna go with the short ones again. This is going second against a really nice, let's see, yeah, this is a really nice Dracatail falling off Alba's branded deck here. So if you guys want to copy this version, go ahead and do it. It looks good, powerful. And let's begin the play. I was going second here. So because I've been playing this deck a lot, and because I don't have a long history to show you, because of how I've been playing this game so much with other different decks that I'm testing. But I managed to record a lot of gameplays showing you how good this deck is going second as well. So here I ash the what's the name of that card? The Lakias. He just gives up, as you can see here, going second. So yes, hand traps will win you duels, but you can see how it is. So let's see, let's go and play this one here. No, hold on. Yeah, let's play this one here first, because I have 2 going against one of the top meta decks, and that's dragons. Not my version of the dragons. other versions of the dragon. So let's start this one first, going against this beautiful dragon deck. And this one is a they running the new versions of the supports, the new supports. So if you guys want to copy this version, go ahead. It looks nice and powerful. He's playing two copies, triple copies of the Dominus imports here, and that's because there's a lot of, most of the dragons here are dark monsters, so it kind of works out. So he's running a lot of support cards here, like Borrow Reboot. So you guys want to copy it, go ahead. But let me show you this gameplay first, going first. And I have a going second as well. I'm telling you, Fire Kings are not playing this format. If you guys want to try it out, go ahead. Do I recommend it 100%? No, take your time crafting it. But if you guys want to play, if you feel like playing Fire Kings, go ahead and try my version. Or any other versions you see on YouTube. You will be doing fine with them. So my opponent starts here with the his deck. No, I activate the effect of what's the name of the Garunix and Kirin. I went first, not a great hand. I ash here. I draw and Blackbird on my opponent. He goes ahead and summons the Lindrin's dragon. Look at this. I have Nibiru in hand. I let my opponent do his combos. I did not open with a great hand, but it was good enough to deal to play the game and win the duel as well. My opponent imports here the Impers, the Primal Being, the Nibiru. He goes with the Dragon Pisty. Then he summons the Tracer. He pops the Pisty. He adds the Rocket Tracer. Summons it to the field, I believe. Yes. And then he makes here a Borderland Dragon. He negates the effect of the Kirin. Summons the dragon to summon Bolo Savage. He grabs the Strisborel dragon to have 3 options, 3 points on the Omni negates. He negates the effect of the Garunix. Kirin will summon the Kaburi. I pop the Bolo Savage because of the effect of Kirin. When you pop Kirin, Kirin will have a effect that will pop a card on the field. You can choose your opponent's field, any card that you want to pop on the field, which is cool. My opponent negates Ponix. I go ahead, I believe I attack. Oh no, I go with the Star Slayer. Activate the effect. Send the Borderland Dragon. I attack, and it's my opponent's turn now. My opponent activates Dragon Ravine. Sends the what's the name? The Metal Dragon, and he gives up. Alright, guys. Now let me show you the going second one. And this is another dragon deck. Not my version, but another version. This one is a 60 power one, and he's playing a lot of cards here. He's playing Chaos Space, and it looks a little bit similar to mine, except that he's running too many cards here that will break the deck, especially like having so many border reboots. I don't know why. I mean, yes, I get it. If you control a rocket or Borrel monster, yes, you might negate anything that your opponent throws, right? But here's the thing: what if you open with, let's say, 2 copies of this a Borrell reboot, and so many chaos space, or let's say a triple tactics, that's game over. There's nothing you can do. He's playing too many of them. Yeah, so if you guys want to copy it, anyways, go ahead. I don't recommend it, but it is what it is. Let's do the play. Let me show you how I was able to defeat this deck going second. So I go second here, and I open up with a really good hand. The Ponix, two copies of Volcanics of the Fire Kings, Nibiru, and we have the Fire King Sanctuary. My opponent goes ahead and he summons here the Collapsed Serpent, summons this Striker Dragon. He searches here for the second copy of the twin brother of the White Burster. He gets the Boost Sector Launch. Then he goes ahead, goes for the Breach Borer Dragon. Then he summons here the White Buster to go for the Pisti, Dragon Pisti. He grabs the second copy of the Collapsed Serpent Dragon. He goes ahead, pops the this Observer Dragon. As the Rocket Caliber and the Rocket Detonator. Summons it, and I need Nibiru here, guys. I was waiting for the right time to do it, but he keeps playing here. I thought that doing that Nibiru there will be enough, but no, he still got play. He goes ahead and summons the second copy of the Striker Dragon, summons the Borrell, pops, adds to the hand the Tracer, and ends the turn. It's my turn now. I activate the Sanctuary, activate the effect to pop the Volcanics, added the Garunix. Summon it. He goes and I go and summon the High Avatar Garunix. I added the Ponix, summon it, added to the hand the Skyburn. Then I make here a Relinquish Anima. Grab the dragon, the Chaos Dragon, and then I pop a lot of cards on the field here. And I go for game. GG's. Beautiful, beautiful gameplay. Going second against dragons. Alright guys, let's move on into the... I think I showed you already this on here. Oh yeah, I think I did. So let's move on into the last two. Yeah, the last two. Let me see. Yeah, I think I already showed you pretty much everything except these two right here. Let's see, the K9. Yep. Okay, so let's move on with the last two. And the Mucharmi, the Yami will be last because it's the longest one, I believe. Let me see. No, the longest one is the going against the Dark Magician, but not the Dark Magician that we used to, you know. This is the one with the new support. I'm gonna leave this one for last because this is the longest one. Let's start this one going against Yami here. And it's a really nice Yami. Because of one mistake, this gameplay went past 1 and 2 turns. It went to 6 turn. I'm gonna show you guys the one mistake that I made. But wow, I would have won that duel fast if I negated the right card. Alright guys, this is the Mucharmi bird. I keep saying Mucharmi. This is the Yummy version here. Really cool. So if you guys like it, go ahead, copy this version. It looks nice. Let's start the play. Going against Yummy. So I start with a good hand. I have a Maxi, Sacred King Gorunix, Avatar Kirin, Call by the Grave, and Sanctuary. Added the Fire King Alvara, Summon Gorunix, summon the Alvara. With the Alvara, I summon. Oh yeah, I negated the Frualos. Summon the Avatar Garunix. Set and pass. My opponent Call by the Graves here. And then I Maxi. Boom. Nice. But then the effect of all my Fire Kings will activate. As you can see, you don't need the extra deck with this deck. That's what's cool about the Fire Kings. Like, you barely need the extra deck. The extra deck is there for support, that's it. Few decks are able to do that. Only a handful few. Most of the decks that are available in Yu-Gi-Oh! They all need the extra deck. Fire Kings is one of them that doesn't need it. I added the Kirin. Now opponent uses Surprise. And I banished the one card that he might need to continue the Yummy engine. My opponent asked the Yummy, the Marshmallow. I turn here. Gave the turn to my opponent. My opponent Ghost Bell here. My Ponex. The High Fire King Avatar will kick in. Summon the Garunix back. Pop the Kirin so I can summon the Albara for Monster Negate. And this is where I made the mistake. If it weren't because of this mistake, I would have won the duel. I negated the first effect of the Marshmallow. I thought I wouldn't negate the one that special summons from hand. I kind of got confused with the art. So he made a good play here. He activated the first effect to, it says if you control no monsters or monsters you control are light beast monsters, you can special summon this card from hand. Yeah, this is actually the one that summons from hand, but here's the thing. He has a normal summon. So I shouldn't negate the second effect that says if this card is normal summon or a special summon, you can add one Yummy spell or trap. I shouldn't negate that effect. If I negated this effect, that would have been game over. This is why the gameplay went so long, because of this small mistake that I made. Check it out. So I negate the effect of special summoning. He will have to normal summon now. Activated the effect. Added a surprise to the hand. And then he goes for the Snatchy. Snatchy goes ahead. Summons from grave the Cups Yummy. As the Lollipop. Summons to target a monster on the field and return it back to the deck. Summons Yamiwei. Summons the Nachi. The Snatchy. And then he goes for here. Sprite Elf. From Sprite Elf, he will grab the Yamiwei to go for Espilito Knight. He banishes the Gorunix, but before he does that, I chain the Kirin on Garunix so he doesn't banish it. He summons the second Yami copy, Capsi. And then he goes for IP Masquerina. Ends, and it's my turn now. He summons here, tries to summon, but then I negate here. I think it still goes through, does it? No, I think it didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Because I have Ash in hand, I can still pop the Ash, which is cool, by the way. I'm glad that Ash came up. I mean, any fire card would have been good. He goes for Fancy Ball here. I summon the Garunix. Take a look. If you guys pay attention here, I did not activate the effect of Garunix because if I do, the Fancy Ball will kick in, activating the effect to banish the Garunix. So I was smart here. I did not activate the effect and went straight for battle to kill it, and that way I kept the field control. And I have field control now. It's my opponent's turn. Summons the Yamiwei. I let it go through with the first effect. Summons Nachi. And then I activate the effect here of the Sanctuary. I activated the Avatar Alvara to negate that effect. And I'm going here. Oh yeah, I missed that. So anyways, I still activate the second effect of both Kirin and Karunix. Summon here the Fire King Ponix below the Snatchy. And I kept going here. You see, you don't need the extra deck with this deck. Your boss Fire King monsters and the avatars of the Fire Kings will do all the play. This is something I like. It's a few decks that can do that you don't really need the extra deck as much. And the Fire Kings are one of them, guys. Alright, let's move on into the last duel, guys. And this is going against a really nice Dark Magician deck. This is a Shining Sarcophagus Dark Magician. So if you guys want to copy this version, go ahead. He's also playing the Prima engine as well, which is really cool. The Prima engine can really help a lot. The Dark Magician. I also have my own version of the Dark Magician, and I'm also playing the Prima engine with it as well. So yeah, it's really cool, man. If you guys want to copy this version, he's also playing the Azamina engine as well here. So yeah, and we can see the new support of the Dark Magician cards here. To cheat out the Red Eye Star Dragoon. So yeah, it's really cool. Copy this version if you guys like. Let me show you the play. This one is a little longer, so I hope you guys stick around this long and see the gameplays. So I start with a good hand here. I have a Draw and Blackbird, the Phoenix, the Ponix, the Spring, Imperm, Imports, and Sanctuary. I pop the Ponix, summon the Garunix. This is pretty much the main setup that you always want to go for here. A 2 Garunix, and that'll be all. The avatars and the other Fire Kings will do the play after that. Every time your bosses gets popped or your avatars get popped, they will keep coming back and forth from the grave, so you don't need the extra deck as much, trust me. All you need is the main avatars and Fire King gods of the avatars and some hand traps, and you're good to go. This deck is one of the easiest deck that you can play Master Duel or in real life Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, my opponent goes ahead and activates Anaconda, and then here I go with the quick effect of Sanctuary. Ooh, I summon the Eternity High-End Fire King Garunix. This is the ultimate version of Garunix, the god Garunix. I activate Impulse to negate the Primal Lodi Lord. My opponent goes ahead. It's my turn. I pop the Ponix, added the Rengali. There's a reason why I added this guy, and that's because I wanted to negate the next Primal Lodi Lord that he activates in his turn. I go ahead, summon the Garunix, pop the Kirin, and then I summon back the Avatar and my opponent Nibiru's here. Very interesting. I set and pass. Added to the hand the Ponix. He summons the Dark Magician. He cheats out for the Dark Magician Destruction. Adds the spell. Oh no, he adds the Magician's Rod. Summons it. To then add the Gaze of Timaeus. Summons a Spilito Knight. He banished my spell. Activates here to summon Master of Chaos. Really nice. He summons Anaconda. Activates the effect to cheat out the Dark Dragoon. He fusion summons using the Red Eyes and the Dark Magician. Really cool combination here, guys. He pops the token of Nibiru. Summon Garunix on my turn. My opponent here, he tries to activate the effect of Little Knight, but then I chain with Kirin. Pop it. Summoned it. Alvara will kick in to summon Garunix, the High Avatar. I go for Star Slayer. I send the Dragoon to the deck, and I go ahead for the attack. I set and pass. And because of the effect of Timaeus, I knew that Master of Chaos will go away, so I cleared the field pretty much here. I negated the effect of the Dragon Barrel here by Call by the Grave. Added the Phoenix. It's my opponent's turn. He adds here the Dark Magician Girl. Summons her. Goes for Master or the Dark Magician of Destruction. He asks the Timaeus. He goes ahead and grabs to summon the Timaeus, the United Dragon. Goes ahead and attacks. I summon to the field the Garunix. I made a few mistakes on this duel as well. I didn't read the effect of Timaeus. This is why you always gotta read, guys. I completely ignored and did not read the Timaeus. I thought I could pop it, and I targeted to pop it, get it away. and it didn't happen. I realized I couldn't get it done, but I continue anyways. My opponent destroys the spell here. He gets rid of the entire board. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, the sanctuary will protect it, and he did. I summon here the High King Garunix. I pop the little dragon he had on the field, negated the effect of with High Avatar, but still the effect of the Tameos went through because he's not affected by monster's effect. I still went ahead because of the effect of the Gaze of Tameos. I knew that the United Dragon will go away anyways. Went ahead, summon Charmer just in case, and also make sure I have the Alvara so I can pop her and continue my engine. My opponent goes ahead. He uses Sword Servant, and Ponyx will come back to my hand because I already popped it the last turn. He then goes ahead and activates again the Tameos to summon Dark Dragoon, and then he goes ahead for destruction, and then I activated the effect of the Promethean Princess. Notice something important here, and you guys might wonder why would he go with Dark Dragoon and not pop any monster on the field? Well, in order to have the effect of popping with the Dark Dragoon, you need to actually use the fusion material to have that effect. If you cheat him out, you won't be able to activate that effect. That's why he couldn't pop any monsters on the field. So he has no choice to continue all the fusions. He realized he messed up here. I continue my engines, my Farkin engine. Added the second Campus Sanctuary, and then here I negate the effect with Albara, of course. And he gives up. And this is how I went by playing with the Farkins. All these plays here happened in the same day, so, and it was a day off. That was my day off. Every time I do gameplays like this is in my day off if I have time to do so. So yeah, guys, I think that the Farkins can do really well this meta. So if you guys want to try them out, go ahead. Alright guys, so this is my version of the Farkins. Go ahead, try this version whenever you guys can. Don't craft it right away. I don't recommend it. Again, you will win a lot of duels, but you also will lose duels, you know. And that's something that happens in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. But you want to make a deck that can work against the meta, and you want a deck that you will win more than losing always, right? So yeah, try this version. Go ahead if you guys like it. Craft it in time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for more deck profiles, and stay safe, guys. Peace.